season, but became the starter after Yao Ming suffered the stress fracture. Scola comes up with a steal. He has had an outstanding rookie season for the Rockets. McGrady on the penetration. First back up what he says.
Yeah, there's no question. 28 points. And in Game 7 here last year, 28 points, 13 assists. I mean, he has done everything you could ask. And look at what he's done in the absence of Yao Ming this season. He has done a terrific job keeping Scola and Landry involved in the offense. And one of the keys, you've got to finish defensive possessions with a defensive rebound, and they are not doing it right now.
7 offensive rebounds already for the Jazz. McGrady with a long two, struggled with his shot. He's defended by Okor. Great pass, and the slam for McGrady on the feed from Hayes.
McGrady and the find by Hayes. Just a solid little bounce pass. And that is perfect. Korver in no position to defend, and actually no backside help because everyone was above the free throw line. Good set by Houston.
Hats, t-shirts, and more. NBAstore.com. Every team, one store. Couple of makes for McGrady.
I'm a little bit mentally tired about this. I think it's good for me just return home before the playoffs.
And tonight you return to the bench.
Always fully engaged.
C.J. Miles into the game for the first time, defending Shane Battier. Houston trying to close the half with a bit of a spark. That'll help. McGrady for 3. 14 points tonight for Karolinko. Easily the high score for the Jazz. McGrady with the left-handed lay-in. 10th rebound of the night for Boozer. Williams loses it. McGrady to Scola. High game.
Bobby Jackson has done a sensational job. This is what I was talking about. Off the defense, bounce pass. That's Tracy McGrady of 6'7", can handle with either.
The Rockets have come back from 13 down to tie it. Led by McGrady, who gets it back, switches hands, lays it in, and is fouled.
Little takeover ability by the sleepy-eyed one. Gets blocked initially. Great persistence.
Number 3 on the
free throw line now. Next thing, got to make some free throws.
Got to make the free throws, but that's a great adjustment by the Houston Rockets. You cannot anticipate the fouls in this league.
T-Mac, turn around.
Rockets need to do more of that.
Yeah. Carl Landry. McGrady with the jumper, hit it. Good play for Darren Williams now, 1:42 left. McGrady goes up and hits a long two.
There he is, taking matters into his own hands.
Here's the coach. Boozer blocked by McGrady, his second block of the game. Quickly to Landry at the other end.
And McGrady doing it all here in the game tonight.
Georgia Tech. T-Mac working on Korver. Oh! T-Mac to the rack.
That's what it takes.
We'll bring the ball in. Watch this again.
T-Mac just goes right around Korver, beats the help to the basket, flushes it left-handed.
Above the rim replay. And it will be number 1, Tracy McGrady.
Taking it to the right. Tracy McGrady's doing everything in this game so far. He's got 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, couple of steals. What else can he do? Serve the popcorn?
Yeah, well, he's right up there with the best of all time. As you take a look at Jordan Iverson West, Tracy McGrady averaging just under 30 points a game. 6:22 left to play here in the second quarter. McGrady over Karolinko, and Tracy McGrady with 14 points. Utah Jazz, but Tracy McGrady has been the man. 5 for 8 from the field. 5 of 8. He has 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists, and a couple of blocks.
Unstoppable in the low block, in the pull-up off the pick and roll, playing great defense. The block on Harper, knocking down open jumpers. He's got a couple of steals. The big block on Boozer, and the throwdown. He's been a man possessed here early in the first half.
Tell you who's played good minutes too, fellas. Aaron Brooks has played 9 minutes. He's got 6 points, and he's done a pretty good defensive job on Darren Williams. And here's Bobby Jackson, quickly to McGrady. McGrady taking it in, missed the shot, gets it back, puts it up, and the Rockets are down by only 1. Applying the pressure and hope that good things happen. Somebody has to step up to help number one. Or maybe he can do it by himself.
He looked like he can.
That's okay. You got to get some breaks. We talked about it.
Yep. There's one right there.
McGrady is fouled. It counts. Count it.
Right there. See, Brewer's got his left hand out. T-Mac just raises up right through it. That's just, T-Mac knows he
got
can
the
do
foul.
that every time.
And you can still make the shot because there's very little contact. Come on.
Can't 351.
All right, the Rockets are doing what they should be doing to get back in this game. They're applying pressure.
Grady steps back, fires, hits again. Tracy McGrady
Had picking up fouls on the perimeter with his pump fakes and his ball movement.
McGrady with 22 points, and he's got a couple of blocks.
He's got 3 steals, 2 blocks.
And here's McGrady right into the defensive crew, and the tap in by T-Mac inside, who's Battier. We're on McGrady. Alston for 3. Darren Williams covering, and Alston knocks down another triple. The year, Alston has bounced around in this league and has found a home with the Rockets. It was so important during that 22-game winning streak. Looks for McGrady, who's being guarded again by Brewer. Easy done.
Well, it appears to me Utah made a 4-point play, but you see the season free throw shooting, Kevin. The reason they're at 73% is because Yao Ming, who's not playing as their best free throw shooter, he shot 85%.
And here is McGrady against Brewer. Doubled by Millsap. And Tracy McGrady has started from the floor, 3 of 8.
Houston to finish this game if he can be fresh.
And I like what you say, the location. Now here he is from about 20.
It's a catch and shoot. He didn't have to
Brewer
dribble.
was defending. Yep.
He's not fighting 2 or 3.
Switch on defense. Instead of Brewer, it's Harpering on McGrady. T-Mac drives hard.
Nice little play. Took that shoulder just enough.
Yeah. Brewer is on McGrady. T-Mac 5 of 13. And McGrady heard from early. Karolinko doubled inside, knocked away by Mutombo. One of the top all-time shot clock leaders, number 2 in the history of the NBA. He's got 2 tonight, and over Brewer, it's McGrady from outside. 7 of 15. T-Mac with 16. Loses a rebound shy of a double-double. 10 points, 9 rebounds. A good steal by Scola. McGrady knocks down a mid-range shot, knocking out Brewer with that always in the quarter when the Rockets have fallen. Came in with the lead, but now trailed by 6. It's McGrady and Brewer there.
It's a tough shot. Now, if Ronnie Brewer's going to make him hit those shots.
Since that time, Doug, Utah's been on a 19-6 run.
They've got to settle themselves down here, get themselves a good field goal so when they don't score, it compromises their defense.
McGrady to Hayes with Millsap getting lost. Great pass by Tracy McGrady. Very good game tonight. Here comes McGrady into the defense of Karolinko. McGrady to Scola. Scola running off, and McGrady comes up with his 7th assist. Alston watches Williams take it inside to Karolinko, defended by Tracy McGrady with a block shot, picked up by Scola. 2.5 to play.
Well, this is where the foul problem comes in. Now you're trying to guard Tracy McGrady without fouling him.
McGrady, Karolinko picks him up. T-Mac. Oh, finally he puts one down. His first fourth-quarter field goal of the series.
Rebound, so his fingerprints are over the last 3 minutes of this game here tonight. Can he close the deal?
Landry, a screen on Karolinko. McGrady hit the shot. Will it count? The foul is called on who?
Well, the question is going to be, is
McGrady's got 27.
And back-to-back jumpers by McGrady, a couple free throws, a rebound, a block shot, a moving.
Quick as a cat, almost got on that. McGrady's pretty quick too as he takes it to the rack and gets it. T-Mac finishing strong.
Tracy McGrady did not even attempt a 3-point shot.
Yeah, well, that's because he came in 1 for 9. And there's a long 2 to tie it up at 20. So Tracy McGrady and hit 3 of his next 4 shots.
He went to work. Take him out on the low blocks. Just running over Ronnie Brewer. Nothing but net. Again, when you go inside, good things happen. Again, forceful to the hole. He gets another one to drop. Makes that jumper a whole lot easier. Pulls up right over Ronnie Brewer. Nothing but net. Tracy McGrady, it's good to have you back.
T-Mac working on Harpering. Little fall away over Harpering for two. Oh, if they don't give Matt Harpering some help. Brady to the basket for two.
That's just creating something out of nothing.
And he was fouled.
Into it. It could get ugly. They got to be careful.
16-point lead by the Jazz. T-Mac out to Battier, who finally gets open for a three. We got Shane. Shane really laboring, trying to run on that sore foot. McGrady hits a three. Back-to-back threes by Houston. So just when you start to count them out, here they come. But he's done a good job of spreading it around. T-Mac turns the corner. Nice pass to Mutombo. So Tracy McGrady. T-Mac and Brewer again. Rafer's open. Rafer hits. And here come the Rockets. Don't give up on him. Brady really having to work. On the drive, T-Mac. Lays it up and Annie stayed after it. Good job. Chance to score again and get closer. 1:20 left to play in the third quarter. T-Mac. Brewer fell down. T-Mac burned him. And Tracy McGrady with 19 points. Here come the Rockets again. It's only a 5-point game. Can hit 4 of his 8 shots. Now the crowd's back in it. Rockets desperately need a basket. T-Mac to the rack. That stopped.
And T-Mac has shot 9 for 25, which is 36%.
Well, Harpering knows his...
A jump shot with your foot on the three-point line is the worst shot in the game.
Absolutely, and every coach goes nuts when they see that. Either get in front of it or get behind it. Don't
just need to take a quick shot. There it is, Battier. Got it. It's not over yet. 51 seconds left to play.
Landry only to over 50%.
T-Mac from the outside, and that's a good sign. Another. Posting up. McGrady leans in. Good. Oh, Mutombo's wide open again. Brady on one end.
He's doing a pretty good job. He's averaging 8 points in the series.
T-Mac. If he gives him that much room, T-Mac has to hit that, doesn't he? Brewer, Boozer, Millsap. Steal. McGrady. Got to beat Harper. Takes it to the basket for two.
I want to tell you that Tracy McGrady went.
T-Mac. Jackson checks that clock. Now it's down to 5 seconds. Down to 4. Jackson back to McGrady. T-Mac from the outside. Hits a three. Tracy McGrady with only his third three-pointer of the playoffs.
Well, we'll take a look at T-Mac's last basket first. Bobby Jackson penetrates. T-Mac repositions on the jumper. Bottom of the net.
1 second left.
For the Rockets, all series long.
Right now, if you're...
Can't touch him. He's faced up. You can't touch him.
McGrady tips in his own miss. The Rockets start the third quarter with a basket from Tracy McGrady. McGrady and Williams. Williams flops. McGrady gets the basket. No more flops. I've been watching all the games. They're not calling any flops anymore. McGrady and Brewer so far. McGrady hits. And T-Mac tonight. 8 of 16 for 50%. 4 for Houston. McGrady gets a step on Williams. Scola! Blues are really active now. 15 points and 9 rebounds. Mutombo up high. Gives it to McGrady. Rafer. Yes! Rafer Alston with his third three of the game. Scola looking for McGrady. Now Harpering's on it. All over him with his hand. Pulls on the jersey. McGrady hits it anyway. T-Mac's on fire tonight. 9 of 19. 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Going to Utah Valley State. Down to 5 on the shot clock. T-Mac He's doing whatever it takes. If the Rockets need a basket, he scores it. If they need an assist, he gets it. T-Mac wants it on Kirilenko. He's got it up above the three-point line. Good crossover by Tracy. T-Mac to the rack. Darren Williams with an offensive foul.
Into Bobby Jackson.
Yeah, when he lowers that shoulder, he's going to move you out the way, I guarantee you.
T for two.
I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter who the Jazz put on McGrady tonight.
And that's a good coaching staff. They don't get enough credit.
I agree with that. Should have been coach of the year, I guarantee you.
T-Mac turns inside, off the glass, what a move! Tracy McGrady with 29 points. The game 6, that'll be Friday night in Salt Lake. Tonight's Landry signature group. Rockets player of the game, Tracy McGrady. He's been averaging 23 points a game. He had 29 tonight with 5 rebounds and 5 assists. And all the timely baskets. Tracy McGrady stepped up big tonight.
The thing to remember in the playoffs is that every possession counts.
T-Mac to the rack for 2.
That possession there was much better than T-Mac jacking up a 3.
Good ball movement by the Rockets, trying to exploit the Jazz defense.
Post up. McGrady working on Brewer. Brewer almost gets it. McGrady with a turnaround. Oh, what a shot by T-Mac.
And that's what the Rockets need for him. They need for Tracy McGrady to have a big game to win.
Hayes back out to Rafer. 8 on the shot clock for the Rockets. Again, the post up to McGrady. He'll shoot the jumper and got it. So Tracy McGrady looks right on target. Hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Yeah, the Jazz are killing the Rockets on the offensive glass.
T-Mac and Boozer. Tracy will step back, fire, and hits again. Tracy McGrady is on target. This is the way he looked early.
4%. But they move so well without the ball, and the pass tonight.
If you missed the earlier games, Cleveland defeated Washington 105-88 to win that series as McGrady knocks it down.
On that shot clock, but he did not give up on the play.
Boozer answering the challenge. 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists already. McGrady really doing a good job tonight getting into the paint. 7. Rebound McGrady.
Get something here. You got to get something here.
Going all the way. He got something.
Now, we have seen him open up twice here in this first half. I mean,
another rebound for McGrady, his 7th.
The wire that we showed you with Rick pleading, we're only down 16.
Oh, boy.
All of a sudden, here they come since that timeout.
Playing through a lot of swelling and discomfort in his left knee, although you wouldn't know it to see his performance so far tonight. He showed us that left knee after shoot-around this morning, and there was a lot of fluid in there, enough that he had to have that knee drained after Game 5. And
Mutombo with foul trouble early, cost him most of the first quarter. Alston with an injury has left the playing area. Houston led by McGrady trying to hang in. Oh, my.
Now that's the second time on that move. Now they tried, how about this, going away from the basket on Brewer. Right here in the face of Boozer. Then coming down, I'm going to take you one-on-one, Harpering. I don't even need a dribble. Now I'm going to take Kirilenko to the basket. He's been outstanding off the dribble. How about this one? Come up on the other side. Nice against Cobra. Here, I split 2 guys, taking it strong to the rim. He had 16 points a game in this series, and they miss him, no doubt about it.
It was a 4-point game at the half. It's the Jazz by 22. McGrady takes the bump and will finish. It's Harpering again. 31 for McGrady as Harpering commits the foul.
What I like about that is that Tracy McGrady, watch the push. See, he used that forearm. Mainly because Harpering is bodying, everyone's playing physical. That's their style of play.
26 points off the Utah bench. Millsap, Harpering, Korver, and Price. McGrady, 34.
Not just his team chemistry, it forces you to be a physical player. You can't be a player here with a faint of heart.
And now with the news this week, how many of those 200 coaching changes has Larry Brown been involved in the last few years?
Now, any time that there was a time to try to prevent him to put him on the foul line, it was a hard foul.
McGrady with 39 has played 38 of the 41 minutes in the game. People look at this different ways. Let's recap his playoff history as a very young player in Toronto, swept by the Knicks back in 2000. With Orlando, lost in the first round 3 straight times, twice with Houston entering this year. McGrady has never been on a team that's been a top 4 seed, although this is the second time as a 5 seed they have had home court. And as we mentioned, Hubie, for the most part, he has raised his numbers in the playoffs compared to the regular season. Some people think he's done all he can. Some people think some or most of those defeats rest on his shoulders. You really can't get a consensus. Basketball fans will argue about this one all day long.
Yeah, the coaches are going to look at it and say, okay, how come they never put up how many points, rebounds, and assists he had in all those series? And then what about the rest of the team? It's a 5-man team plus the bench. You have to have the bench. Now,